Welcome back to another big exclusive podcast. As you can see, it's always some motherfucking fun behind the scenes. And if you got to hear this conversation that was going on behind the scenes, you would be laughing too. With that being said, we got an action-packed show, man. We're going to talk about some relationships. We're going to talk about some sex toys, what men and women really fucking want. But before we get into all that, right, we got to show the sponsors some love, and we're going to run through them real quick, no disrespect. This is going to be one of them shows that we're going to try to get every topic in that we have listed, because you know how we get each and every Tuesday night. Once we start rolling, we might forget some topics get so heavy, but I don't want to forget nothing tonight. I want to get everything in because we got a special guest coming in tonight, guest co-host, that feminine point of view you guys be looking for sometimes on the Big Exclusive podcast. But right now, let's thank our sponsors. iCraft Mart. Make sure you show them some love. Head over to the website, www.icraftmart.com. Critical Shot Studio for all your audio visual needs. Epic Graphics and Crafts, the official sponsor and merchandiser for the Big Exclusive podcast. Shea Harmony. Shea Harmony offers all natural products for the body with their whipped shea butter being their most exclusive item. Shea Harmony's whipped and scented shea butter is sure to keep your skin moisturized, soft, smooth, and it also soothes dry, cracked skin and will leave you smelling amazing. Shea Harmony also offers natural soaps, beard and hair oil, essential oil remedies, and more. Shea Harmony products can be purchased at iCraftMart.com. Shea Harmony, bringing harmony to your skin. Now, like we say each and every week, we hope you following us. That's at the Big Exclusive Podcast on everything. If you tuned in on the Facebook, make sure you share. First of all, say hello. If you live tonight with us, make sure you guys say hello in the chat. Say what's up. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Say what's up to us. Good evening, fellas. That's Nene. I'm glad to see you back, Nene.
Hey.
I hope you're feeling better, Nene. I definitely hope you're feeling better. Shit. Y'all hugged it out?
Yeah. Look at God. Come on, Jesus.
She let you touch her, man? Why not? I'm just saying, like, you perverse. Well, yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. You ain't say that last night, though.
That was you?
That was me.
Oh, the lights was off.
Shout out to Tiffany and Dennis. Hey, Tiff. She said, hey, family. Ring, hey. Nat, it's good to see you back, Nat. Make sure you guys sharing the live. Lisa Carter, good evening. We appreciate that. Nene said, yes, I'm finally home. I'm glad to hear that, Nene. Thanks for popping back in. Like I said, showing some love. Nene, definitely one of our top supporters, and we appreciate you. Again, continue to share. As you guys can see, we live and direct. To my right, comedian Top Flight.
Bam. That be me. What's going on, y'all?
To my left, the angry ass old head.
Hey, now.
He in his phone. He ordering his sex toy or something like that.
I'm ordering you a life-size dildo.
Jalen Rhodes.
No, he wanted a life-size dildo. So I told him I got him for his birthday. His birthday coming up.
My birthday is coming up.
So he wanted a greater for size dildo. So I got him.
If anybody cares, my birthday is March the 9th. Pisces in the building.
Pisces men are sus.
You might have to be quiet, man, unless you want to come over here and sit down and join the show. What's her name? Jerry? Come on, pull up a chair.
Yeah, ain't no peanut gallery
ain't
talk.
No peanut gallery. If you're going to talk, you got to be on the show. If not, you got to be quiet, Miss Jerry. Come on.
That's enough chairs.
That's enough chairs.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared. That's right, Nat. It's our season to shine. Pisces in the building. You have something? I guess she was asking in my hat. Oh, yeah. Are you having something? Nene, probably not. I'm not a party type guy. You know what I mean? If I had it my way, I'd be somewhere
in the closet with that dildo.
In the closet with that dildo. as OG would say. This piece of shit.
He said he got the
Anyway,
clap.
Flight, how was your weekend, bro?
My weekend was good, man. Did some shows, made some people laugh. Back to work, back to filling up these calendars, getting these dates, and getting excited because I got something big in the making. I'm ready to jump out on faith, take this jump, and do something big. So I'm speaking into existence. My weekend was dope.
OG, how was your weekend?
It was cool, man. I hung out with the fellas on Friday.
You was at World Famous Tommy's?
Yeah, I ain't do nothing.
I gotta tell you.
But on Saturday,
I
tried to smoke some cannabis.
Wait, how did that go?
I was high as
Then I got high.
I was high as boat smoke, and the shit ain't make me do nothing but eat like $30 worth of snacks and go to sleep. So I turned into a fat sack of shit and went to sleep.
You know,
that nigga had the moon cheese.
He was eating the kids' snacks. Who fruit roll-ups is these?
I ate a whole bunch of potato chips, pretzels, candy bar. And that shit,
eat these fruit roll-ups.
I'm gonna do that to the pros. I'm gonna do that shit to the pros, man.
Yo, the one thing I do miss about cannabis or weed is ain't nothing like that sleep, bro. That sleep be feeling good as a motherfucker when you high. Too much though. Like I had an edible one day, right? True story. I was making some edibles and I had a 13. It was supposed to come out to even 14 cookies, but it came out to 13. So I'm like, fuck, man, and this eye joint out.
Eat one to make it 12, huh?
Yeah, 8 1 make it 12. Even him out.
You should have left it at the bigger dozen.
I should have left that shit as a bit. My fat ass got greedy. I ate that motherfucking cookie. I ain't think nothing of it. I was just going about my business. That shit said, bam.
Here it is.
Listen, here's the thing. When the shit first hits you, it's the best feeling on the planet, bro. It's like I had said that it felt like I was wrapped in sheets from Mount Olympus and I was flying through the sky listening to my favorite tunes, getting head. That's how good this shit felt. But then that shit went higher. And I said, whoa, man, let's keep it right here. I'm cool. Then it went higher. And then every time it would go higher, it would just feel like it just wash over you, like whoosh.
It's like, oh, one.
That shit, fuck that shit. I'm cool.
Cheers. Yo, I was so fucking high, right? So, my high ass talking about fat sack of shit, right? Being a greedy fuck is what got me into this shit, right? Here I go being even greedier. I ordered a cheesesteak, right? Call that shit for delivery. It come. I mangled this motherfucker, right? I'm talking about total destruction. I passes out. It's like I fell out. I was asleep again. I woke up spazzing. How fucking I called this piece spot. How fucking long do it take for a cheesesteak to come?
And you ate the motherfucker.
The motherfucker said, sir, we delivered that shit 2 hours ago. I look at the dresser.
You got the wrapping paper. And
that's not paper. That shit was like this all ripped up, like the Tasmanian devil had got to it, bro. I fuck that. What my fat ass do?
Went to sleep.
Order another one.
No, you out of pocket.
I'm all the way out of pocket, bro. That's how fucking high I was, man. And then the only thing I wanted when I woke up was water. I was dry.
My mouth was like I ate sand.
Like my shit was paste. Like I probably drunk 2.5 fucking gallons of water that morning when I finally came off that high. I don't know how fucking people
get high.
Like
yeah.
I don't get it. Like, see, if it was a way to get to where I got to initially and stayed there, I get high every day. I get high every fucking day. Like that point when it first hit and it felt good, ain't no way, bro. Ain't no fucking way to get that and stay there. Because you just get too motherfucking high. I know I was. And I was disrespectful because I was making them, and I know I was known for making
and you
super strong fucking
overloaded.
And I just overload. I
I tell you, don't. Listen.
You know I OD.
Biggie said it best. Never get high
on your own supply. That is facts, bro. That is facts. With that being said, It was a nice little trip down memory lane, man. We got a special guest co-host coming in the building, all the way from Kansas, Topeka, Kansas. We have Miss Tahara Jackson in the building.
Hey, Miss Jackson.
Hey,
Hey, Miss Jackson, if you're nasty.
Miss Jackson look like she from
if you
Chester.
nasty,
It look
what?
like it. Huh?
What do you say?
He said, look like you from Chester Avenue, Miss Jackson.
What's Chester? Oh, you know what? Okay, I'll take that. It took me a minute. I was like,
You was going to come
Okay.
on the show with yeah.
well, you know, I gotta represent. My daughter
see.
picked this outfit out for me, so you know, she's 16.
All
It's
right,
all
Miss
good.
Jackson, do us a favor. Tell us who you are. Tell us where you from. Just give us a little bit about yourself. Introduce yourself to our audience.
Okay, I am Tahara Jackson from Topeka, Kansas. I'm a mother of 3, single mother of 3. Been in plenty of relationships, so you know this is a good topic for me. Well, not plenty of relationships, but failed relationships. Let's say that. So it's a good topic for me. Is that good? Intro. Yes.
No, that was perfect. We appreciate that.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is first let me go over some of these comments because I told a little story, and I wanted to get some of the comments in. As you may not know, the people when they comment on this show, they are family. Like everybody in the comments, we don't have fans, we got family members. So all our family members come hang out with us on the podcast, and we ask them, you know, share it. Like I'm quite sure. It's a few people who didn't share because I'm watching. I got my eye on y'all. Make sure you guys are sharing. It helps the algorithm if you hit the likes and the hearts and all that.
Like
And
Big
I'm
Rose
watching.
said.
Shout out to Reem. She blowing the likes and stuff up. I appreciate that. I got my eye on y'all. So make sure you guys are sharing the stream. I super appreciate that. Let's see. Here we go. Nene said, yes, Top Flight, you got this. I guess she was talking about your big plans, bro. Nat said, oh-ish. Old head got litty.
Yeah, I went to sleep.
Lisa said, well, damn. Tiff said, yes, Lord. That Shannon Big Exclusive Reynolds sweet potato pie put you down. I OD'd the shit out them Jones, bro. I OD'd those pies. Lisa laughing, Nat saying K, Nacho laughing. Thomas, what's up, Tom? I appreciate you locking in with us. Everybody laughing at me. Jabira, what's up? I'm glad you locked in. She said, I know that was funny. It was. It wasn't funny to me, but you know what I mean? It was definitely funny. She said, yes, you did, because I OD'd on those sweet potato pies. Y'all got over on that one because I wasn't, you know, I let them go a little too cheap. But hey, you know, your family treats you good. They support you. You got to, you know, give back sometimes. So I ain't mad at that. She said they were the greatest. All right, let's get into it, Tahara. Because you guest on the show, I'm going to put up the list of topics we're going to talk about today. And I want you to choose exactly which one you want to start with. And we'll, you know, follow you out. Just pick one and I'll let you know what it's about. And then we'll follow your lead.
Okay, we'll start with the first one. Like, how do you keep the spark in your relationship?
How do you keep the spark in your relationship?
You want me to go first?
Yes, we want you to go first. How do you keep the spark in the relationship?
Well, first of all, you got to know your partner and know what their likes and dislikes are. And I know sometimes when you get into these long relationships, it kind of gets dull and dry. But I've always had the philosophy, when you recognize that it's dull and dry, pick that shit up. Like, let's see what we're going to do about it. Don't just be content with it just being dull and dry. If we need to go on a date, if we need to do something in the bedroom, if we need just whatever it takes. I mean, because relationships are work. It's not just I'm in a relationship and we cool and we cordial and then we just don't do no work and don't put in no work to keep it spicy, to keep it hot. You got to keep it spicy and hot or you're going to start looking elsewhere.
No,
That's my
I
first.
agree. I agree 100%. Nene said audio skipping on her side. Anybody else? Nene, I heard it too. Uh, we, we,
Oh,
we, we got the best in the building. Hopefully we can get that straightened out. And guys, continue to put your responses in the chat, because the question is, how do you keep the spark in your relationship? Since ain't none of us up here in no relationship, I don't think we
me
qualify
either.
to tell you what not to do, right?
I guess.
I'm not in one either, but you know what keeps it spicy?
Blind mice up this.
Use your own discretion.
So I guess what we can say.
But even if you like the spark, they'll put that shit out anyway.
Oh, we gonna get.
Yeah, they'll put it out.
Yeah,
you can like the spark all you
Oh,
spark all
women?
you want. They'll turn the sprinkler system on it real quick.
Yeah, he talking about y'all.
Because you left a pair of socks on the floor and shit over in your corner and your side of the room in the corner. Nobody don't even see it. She ain't see it until she walked around the bed. But meanwhile, you got all your shit piled up over there, but you crying about a pair of socks. So they'll fuck it up, anyway.
All right, let's for argument's sake, let's just talk about the things we would like to happen to keep the spark in our future relationships.
Sex, sandwich,
and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, silence.
Not shut the fuck up. That's not gonna happen.
Shut the fuck up.
That's not about to happen.
See?
Sex, sandwich,
That ain't about to happen. I can give you sex sandwich, but I don't know about silence.
You can't be quiet sometimes, right?
You just
can't be quiet.
I can be quiet sometimes. I can be quiet sometimes, but not all the time. And if you out of pocket, and I got everybody
don't know when to be quiet though. We don't want you to be quiet all the time.
Supposed to know when.
We don't feel like talking. Y'all try to force us to talk. Just let me talk when I'm not ready to talk right now. Be quiet.
Oh, so there we got it. Be told when to talk and when not to talk.
You're not getting emotionally attached. Why you just can't come to me and talk to him? I was back.
You
see, I just clicked on. She white, so it's she be a little off.
Really?
See, black sisters do it like this. First of all,
bitch,
you'll never
That's
want
right.
to fucking listen, pussy.
Yep.
Hey, there it is.
And then you got tilted the head. She was white.
Here it
Like,
goes.
first of all, I don't want to talk. I'm sorry. All right, I'm back.
You know what?
Hey yo, John Beer said, "Okay, top flight done snapped."
Right.
I'm sorry, it was a trigger.
The topic that broke flight.
It was a trigger. I'm back. I'm gonna shut up.
No. Keep it going, ladies and gentlemen. Keep your suggestions rolling in the chat. I promise you, I'm gonna get to every single one of them. So, what I would say, I would like to keep the spark. Don't be my friend, right? Like, I guess to an extent, don't be my friend, right? Because sometimes you get too cool with your partner, and then you start taking shit for granted. You start just assuming certain shit's supposed to happen or it's supposed to be done. I want to continue for my partner to be my lover first and foremost, right? Because like I said, people, when it gets to become too friendly, that's how you start getting those bad habits. You start being content, like, oh, she happy with the bare minimum. He happy with the bare minimum. Yeah, I mean, we cool. No, I want to continue to date my lover. I don't want, of course I want us to be friends, but I don't want to sleep with none of my friends, kind of, you know what I mean? But with my significant other, I think the best way to keep the spark going is, try to have some spontaneity, try to get creative when you date, try to experience and create new memories and new experiences with each other, because those are things you guys are going to share together that nobody else can, take from you. And even if it don't work, the next nigga can't come and say he showed you this because you already did it. You already had that experience. You already created that memory with somebody else. So that's how I feel like I would like the spark to be kept in my relationship. And the last thing, just act interested in what I'm doing. Right? Like I be having a lot of shit going on. You don't necessarily have to care about it, but you can just act like you're interested. Let me run my mouth for a little bit, and then I'm gonna appreciate you and want to do much more for you because I feel like you give a fuck about me and what I got going on. So that's what would work for me. OG,
Okay.
you know what you got, right?
I ain't got
Sandwich,
nothing.
Right.
Silence.
Sandwich, sex, and shut up.
sex.
No, sex come first.
Sex, sandwich,
Then the
silence.
sandwich. Then shut up.
It's real simple.
Okay.
She holding on to that shut up part.
Yeah,
She
real
ain't letting that go.
I
think
am.
that's a trigger
I
for her,
am.
too.
Absolutely.
Shut up. She don't.
I am.
Bro, you gotta turn her
I
up,
ask so much.
or we're gonna have to bring her back next week. The sound is horrific.
Oh, it's bad.
The sound is bad. Do you have an earpiece on?
Yes.
Take out.
Take it off.
Yeah, remember it didn't work for me real good.
Yeah, take the earpiece out and see if that helps.
Just use the regular audio from the phone.
Yeah, just use the audio from the phone. No, we can't hear you. She got a what? Oh yeah, turn it back, switch it to speakerphone. Yeah, that should work. All right, you mute it right now, so you got to take the mute off. Yeah, because you said that worked for you that one time,
Yeah.
OG. Test 1 2 3.
Test. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Now, did you turn your mic all the way up? All right.
Yeah.
All right. No. Start talking.
Testing 1 2 3 4 5.
He can turn it up.
Yeah. Now you just got to turn the speaker up, bro. That's it.
That's a bullshit
Tell her
speaker.
move closer to the.
Yeah. Try to move closer to the phone and project a little.
Okay. Is that better?
She were.
No.
Yeah. That's not. No, that's not gonna work. It's not coming through loud enough. I know I definitely just barely hear you.
You want me to holler? If I holler, is that better?
No, Don, try this because your speaker might be louder than whatever that speaker is. I can't believe you had a yeah. Well, let see. Give us to us out of your speaker.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. When she get back on, but you should hear us come. We should hear ourselves coming out of there, right? This is output. Okay. All right. So right quick, we asked you guys some of the things you could do, and again, apologies for the audio. We'll extend the show just a little bit just to make up for the time we lost. Yeah, let's add it back. How does that sound?
Can y'all hear me now?
Nah, but that's still definitely clearer than that speaker was. No, if you guys are good with it, do a test.
They said it's cool.
Testing. 1 2 3 4. Testing. Mic check.
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, I can hear.
Yeah, we good. Let's go. You took exception to OG with the what did he say? He said sex.
Sex sandwich and shut up.
No, I said silence. I didn't say shut up. I said silence.
I added the shut up. He said sex, sandwich, and silence.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling that silent part.
Of course.
I mean, I get it. I know sometimes we talk too much. I get it. Sometimes we talk too much. But
let's run it back.
I mean,
what are some of the things that you would like to keep the spark in your relationship?
so let me respond to what you said about friendship and content, or what was it? Friendship and where you get content.
Yeah.
I think contentment and friendship are two different things. Like, I definitely want to be a friend to my partner, and I'm single too, but I can still speak from experience. So I want to be a friend to my partner. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. You're coming through loud and clear.
Okay. I want to be a friend to my partner, but contentment is not cool. That's what I was talking about before. Where you find yourself being content, then yes, you need to do what it takes to keep the spark going, to keep the relationship going. Just being present in the relationship, knowing that you're gonna have to put in some work, because that's what relationships are. It's work, constant. Always thinking about your partner. What can you do to improve upon the relationship? Anything helps. Put in the work.
Okay, so then the question begins then, because first of all, everybody on the panel seems to be single as a dollar bill. So this is disclaimer: we all single, but it's still some good advice. I want to get to some of these comments from our family members right quick. They go back a little ways, but I promised I was going to get everybody commenting because it's important. We all may learn something on how you can keep the spark in the relationship. Lisa said, continue to date your partner. She says, also be spontaneous. Jabera also says, be spontaneous. Yolanda says, be spontaneous. My problem with spontaneous, right, is y'all all say be spontaneous, and that can mean surprising you with flowers or a surprise dinner or a surprise trip. But when I tell you put your pants around your ankles in the parking lot, don't act like that ain't spontaneous either. That's spontaneous as well. Don't get shy and act all crazy. These people don't know us. We never gonna see them again in our life. That's spontaneous too, fellas. Okay, stay woke.
It is. But who wants to go to jail?
Jabera said you have to role play. Exposure. Nah, you ain't gonna get caught. Then again, the possibility of getting caught is what makes it even more exciting.
Right. I get it.
Hell yeah. I get it. Now it's devastating if you hear that whoop whoop. Now that's right. Hopefully it's an officer who understands, who try and keep the spark in his shit as well. Yeah. Okay. Yolanda said you have to date. Lisa said play role, dress up. I guess she meant to say role play, dress up. Nat said treat my partner with respect and being real. Yeah, shout out to Nat and Mike. They've been married for a while now. I love black love. Jabera said laugh my ass off, poor OG. I don't know what that was in reference to because you be going off. Reen said a regular sex life. I agree. Yolanda said try new things, explore. Lisa come back with the 2-2-2 rule. Date every 2 weeks. Overnight stay every 2 months, and the trip every 2 years. All right. Nene said toys, which is a great segue to the next topic.
Right.
I'm gonna put a star on that right quick so I can come back to it.
Toys.
Nene also says being spontaneous. Lisa says sex and more sex. Okay, top flight then snap. Oh, that's because you had went off. My sister cracking up. Hey sis. Lisa said try new things. Christine said I'm late. Hey everyone. Hey twin. Other twins showing love. They birthday coming up February 24th. Can you guys send a special happy birthday to my fraternal twin sisters, Christine and Catherine, or Cat and Little as I know them? Please spam the happy birthday for me. They would love that. That would mean the world to me for you guys to wish them a happy birthday. Their birthday is February 24th. All my family, if y'all could do that for me, I would appreciate that. Dawn says, good evening. Dawn just jumped in. They speaking to each other. Rain said, want to be in a relationship, not because you think you should. I guess that's part of it. You got to want to be there. My mind was in a whole nother level. I don't know. Vicky Lazada said, but that's what friends do too. Yeah, I agree. She also says a lot of expectations on your part. What are you giving? That's a great question. We can talk about it. We can discuss it. But I thought that was that was beneficial to both the people in the relationship. She read the phone. Dale Henderson says, I can hear clear. Thank you. Jabir said, we good. Thomas dropped the paragraph. Tom said, I'm in a relationship. I don't know, but I try to be more aware and mindful of her than myself. I think if we have that understanding that we can both keep the mindfulness of each other, the spark is going to continue to grow. Then it becomes like being as one. And that's, I'm assuming, dick hard for me.
Yes, that's what it looks like.
All right, Nene said we sound good. Silence. I don't know. Yeah, we jump. They go to y'all blow. Yo, this is what I like. I asked my family to come through. They come through. Reen said, yeah, as long as you stay away from playgrounds. Yeah, stay away from the playgrounds. Exactly. Christine says, now you got to hope you're not being recorded having sex in public places nowadays or have your ass on social media getting clowned.
Yes, absolutely.
That's a legitimate concern. Yolanda said, I don't want any of my body parts exposed, so spontaneous pants down my legs in the parking lot is not an option.
Wear a dress.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can wear a dress, a long flowing
crotchless panties.
Yeah, how about that? Yep.
No, we're not doing that.
No, what the? How many relationships you been in?
Okay, we can do in
Rima
the car.
said, February 26th is her birthday. Happy birthday, Rima.
At the parking lot.
Yeah, and they showing birthday love. I appreciate you guys. All right, so damn. Y'all showing out tonight, man. Y'all is showing out tonight. No bodysuits. Pisces in the building. All right, let's get back to the show. Let's get back. She said no dress either in the parking lot.
No,
hey, Yolanda, how about the no what?
No relationship.
No dress.
Dang, we can't have a relationship just because we can't have sex.
No, I'm not saying we can't have one. I'm just saying if you don't want to do anything, you don't want to be in a relationship. You don't want to.
Well, she didn't say she didn't want to do anything. Like, she just said not the parking lot. Can we do the car? Can we do the back seat? Can we do
the car
in our backyard? Can we do, but not the car in the parking lot? I mean,
that's why you tell the windows.
The car is in the parking lot, right?
Well, we can do the car, but not just straight out in the parking lot.
Who's gonna get on the concrete?
I mean, do what?
Who's gonna be on the concrete? The car is in the parking lot.
I'm cool with the inside the car. The way I took it was when he was in the parking lot and drop.
All right, so wait, Nene, say it again. I'm sorry. These comments is flying fast and furious, Nene. I don't want to miss you. Can you just type it back in again? I'm sorry. Jabira said, ain't nothing wrong with the park.
She want to play semantics.
That's spontaneous.
She want to play semantics now. You didn't say the car, you said parking lot. That's how they
play
the word.
Sometimes be Pacific. Did I say
that? Yeah,
specific.
Right. He wasn't specific. He said in the parking lot. So I
took semantics. Now you playing semantics though.
I'm not playing semantics. All I'm saying was that's the way that I understood it.
We all grown. You don't have to spell it out. She's not 5. Like if we say the parking lot, the car is in the parking lot. We didn't walk to the parking lot, did we?
Okay, so I said I'm cool with the car, but I'm not about to do outside the car. So the way that I
put you in the shopping cart and just like boom boom. Remember the shopping cart? They ain't sitting there.
So it's all about the perception, sir.
Vicky said car is great. Child. Vicky just had a flashback.
Vicky done got pregnant in that 86.
She said, I guess that's why I'm not in a relationship. Hence my comment, no relationship.
Nene is with the shits. Nene said, I'm the chick that will drop her panties to her ankle. Hey.
And she in a relationship.
Right? Nene definitely in a relationship. She definitely is.
Okay.
Jayon said 85% of the places would be spontaneous. Go with the flow.
Right.
Yeah, go with the flow.
I think, what's the young lady on her name? She said it. What you ain't willing to do,
Somebody else gonna do.
Green said, at the end of the day, I'm smashing, dude. Where he want it, he gonna get it.
Yeah.
Woo. Oh man. Jabera said, if someone says, let's go to the parking lot, I know you got a car in that joint. Lisa said, don't wear none easy accents. Jayon said, as you get older, you don't experience the little most pleasurable quickies. I know that's right.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. Nene has said
Like
one of the ways to spice up the relationship and keep the spark, she said toys. That's a topic here tonight, right? Let's talk about sex toys. So, we first of all,
Dawn said slide them to the side. You can't skip over that.
I'm sorry.
She said slide them things to the
Dawn
side.
Dawn says slide them to the side. I said Dawn.
He said it too.
Booty clapping time.
Oh shit, Donnie, you got something you want to talk about?
So, fuck, if I was white, I'd be turning red as a motherfucker right now. Nene said, I'm Jada from Jason's Lyrics, Sing, Sing, Sing movie. So let's talk about toys in the bedroom, right? And I can only speak about my personal experience. Just like I know the fellas can only speak to their personal experience. Flight, how do you feel about sex toys in the bedroom?
Don't do it.
Don, come on, bro. Like,
don't do it. Don't do it.
Toys and sex.
No, because they already doing the shit when you ain't fucking there. You can't compete. I can't compete with the Terminator 3000.
The what?
The Terminator 3000. I can't. The new shit now is, I call it the Jalen Rose, because it's cracking.
I just saw something.
It's cracking these motherfuckers.
I saw a video on that, and the girl said she went to her gynecologist, and it was fucking her up from using like the electrodes or whatever from that. So y'all keep using the rolls, y'all little Twitter twat ain't gonna have no more feeling in
The
it.
Jalen Rose.
You ain't gonna be able to have no babies or nothing. Like,
Fucking up they ACLs.
Yeah.
So
I wish I could find that video, man. Play it, because she said it was. They asked her about something, and she wasn't doing it. So they asked her what she using.
My thing is, like I said, I know from personal experience when I was younger.
When you was younger, way back.
I'm gifted, but I ain't blessed. Like, I can't come behind that.
Yo,
like,
listen, no, fuck all that. I remember in my backsliding days, I went over this chick house that I met. Yo, I swear to God, man, I'm not lying. The motherfucker pulled out something, and I was like, "What you gonna do with that?"
Right, like,
and listen. I put it all the way. It had like this little circle part at the bottom.
The cup.
Yo, I twisted that motherfucker. It was like this and like that. And that motherfucker was all the way up to her esophagus. You can put and she just was laying there. I said, well, I might as well tuck my little wee on and go home.
See what I'm saying?
Like, fuck am I gonna do with that?
They got the joint with the suction cup, like you talking about. You put it on the back of the shower.
Yeah.
You put it on the toilet. They can sit down.
Yo, and she ain't flinched. And I twisted all the way to that little circle part, all the way in there. And she was just laying there.
And then here I come with the baby shark. I'm coming behind it. You got motherfucking Jaws. I'm coming with baby shark. That's not going to work. You and that motherfucker like, duh.
I never went back either.
Dun, dun, and then you hear I come home, I'm all wet and hot and bothered. I see all
poking
shit.
that shit with
You
ice
like,
pick.
baby, I'm not fucking following that. Don't do that shit. No, I'm good. If you do it, don't let me know. Don't let me find it. Hide that shit. And if you are, get a medium size where we equal. Don't get somebody that's on level 19. I'm on level 10, bitch. It's different. You want fucking 19. You want me to get the 19? I'm not gonna get. I'm 40. I'm done growing. Damn it. It's over. My dick done put in the PT. Nah, man, that's too personal. I just put in the PTO day the other day. I was like, the fuck going on? He was like, I don't want to. No. I'm at that age. So it's like, nah, don't do sex toys.
OG, how you feel about sex toys in the bedroom?
Man, fuck them sex toys. But if they want to use them, they could use them. I mean, you want to tear your little self up with them? Be my guest. You don't have no more feeling left and shit, and your insides, your shit is all
Shit
gutted.
like a meatloaf.
You ain't got no more walls and shit. Yeah, fucking lips flapping.
This shit, what's that?
Yo,
what is that? Arby's commercial where they got the roast beef. You put the meat up on the dip.
So
Go ahead and wear your little self out with that shit. Be my guest.
I'm of the mindset that I'm okay with it. As a matter of fact, I'm ready to explore a lot fucking more.
I just ordered you something.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
What you talking about? You asked for that greater for size dick.
Yeah, there you go. The greatest
for his birthday.
You got him. It's gonna go one or two ways.
Yep.
We can do this the easy way. We can do this the hard way.
That's what it say on the small print.
Time. I see you choosing the hard way.
One or two ways. How you want to do it?
The thing is, I'm okay with. As a matter of fact, I'm ready to explore a lot more with sex toys in the bedroom. I used to feel that way, like super intimidated, right? Because, all the sex toys they ever like show or in the magazine, it'd be like fucking horse dicks, right? But them ain't the only size ones.
Right? That's what I said.
So
level 19,
and then 10. Like I was at this event, right? And shout out to this lady. I don't even know this lady's name, but her name was Wet Kitty. And she had these motherfucking Iron Man gloves you put on. It had the vibrators in the hands. The shit light up, is waterproof. And she had like a sample pair. So I put on some regular latex gloves, then put my hands in there. Motherfucker, I felt like a superhero.
You felt like Thanos?
I felt like I was great snap, motherfucker. I'm Thanos now. But it was more like Iron Man because the shit was both gloves. It had like a light in the center and on the back. And the shit, it was so fly because and it had variable speed. So you throw crip signs and the motherfucker speed change and the rhythm change, right?
I want to get that remote control, John, that they put down there, and I had a remote control.
I saw
that. I wanted to use that.
I actually had
look. She said, what she say, sweetie?
She got that.
I said, them panties with the remote control.
Yeah.
I
had that 3 years ago.
You can control the shit with your phone now. You control it with your phone now. Yeah, it's an app. The John come with an app.
I'm gonna find me somebody to use that on.
Yeah, me too. I got one brand new sitting in the bag. I ain't had an opportunity to break the motherfucker out there. The point is though, I'm not really intimidated by the sex toys no more because I don't give a fuck. Like I love watching women orgasm, and the faster we can get you there, or however we can get you there, I want to get you there, and that shit is fun to me. So I don't give a fuck. I mean, just don't try to insert nothing in me, and we cool.
Yeah. Shout out to the rabbit. Rest in peace, because they did away with that motherfucker. The Jalen Rose is taking over. Goddamn, now fuck with them rabbits. Nah,
Jalen Rose gonna short circuit that
and the bullet. That was the other one.
So you definitely and Tahara, I want you to weigh on this, but you definitely got to be careful. Like ladies got because you'll desensitize yourself.
Yep. And then you're gonna be mad as a motherfucker. You might as well be paralyzed.
Gil be like, yo, you're gonna burn your stem out. Ladies, be careful. You might burn your stem out. You don't want to burn your stem out because that's a bad joint. You burn your stem out, you won't get no pleasure no more. It's gonna be a fucked up situation for you. All right.
Kinds of shit.
Tahara, how do you feel about toys in the bedroom?
I agree with what all y'all said. I think, first of all, if you're gonna get a dildo, it needs to be like an average size, because who wants to stretch the kitty? Because when it's time to have sex with a real man, it's like he ain't doing nothing for you, because you done got this big old, like you said, horse dick, and then stretch the kitty, and it's not pleasurable for you anymore. So I agree with that part. I also agree with, I don't think there's anything wrong with sex toys with you and your partner, because there's other things besides dildos. There's, things that tickle the clit, and I mean, there's all kinds of things that you can do with your partner. So it's just not about the dildo and the horse dick and all that. So I agree with what everybody said.
Nice.
All right, let's get to some of these comments. Lisa said,
I take the horse dick.
She done fell out on the floor. Christine cracking up. Hi, Crystal. Crystal says, Crystal Dominique.
What? What? She heard sex toys.
Crystal said, live a little.
She heard sex toys. I'm back.
Reen said, I like the card games and the things that get your imagination running. Yes. Dawn says 10 inches more beef for them. Okay.
You've been ran through.
Lisa said, damn, you got to experience it once, laugh out loud. Dale said, man, if she like it, I love it. That's what I'm talking about, Dale. Tom said, angry OG. Vicky says, so what you're saying is you feel like you have to compete with a toy.
No, it ain't no compete. What the fuck I'm gonna do? She put a light pole inside of it.
But a toy is not a competition.
Not only that, they got the one that glowed. That motherfucking stomach look like ET and shit. I'm not fucking with that. I'm sorry.
She just put the light pole inside her, and what the fuck you supposed to do?
And then you
get so used. If you're gonna get so used to that shit, ain't nothing a man can do. If we get so used to the rose licking, and then when he comes, it's not pleasurable. So yes, they are competing with a toy.
Exactly.
Yeah. See, I don't think. Well, what I'm saying is, if used in a complimentary way. Now, again, if you single, man, and that's all you know.
With that shit, it wasn't in no complimentary way. That shit started when she poured that motherfucker out. I'm like, what the fuck are you going to do with that?
Right, you said it was a lightsaber. It's like,
that shit that Darth Vader had.
Yeah.
That's what I said. You put it in your stomach, it should be like a
oh shit, Christine talking about you, bro. Yeah, just so she invited herself the podcast we doing, right? The special one on sex. She told me I be. This is my sister. Told me I be on there.
Well, shit, she got kids.
I'm like, hell no, but I don't. But that means I got to listen to her. I don't want to listen to that shit. So she said, but I made it a point to say that because now she's saying the same thing I said last week. Like, ooh, she don't want to hear me talk about that shit. Nene said, see, when I say toys, I don't use the dildos with my man because eggplant is all I need inside of me. I use other toys. Hope that wasn't too personal. Nah, if you willing to share, it ain't too personal.
Look, Dawn talking about Flight said something about 10 inches. No, he didn't. He said level 10. He said nothing about 10 inches, Dawn.
They gonna miss Dawn needs some dick. I don't want to say it, but
Vicky says stop hating on the toys.
Dawn inbox get ready to be.
Vicky says she hearing insecurities.
Insecurity.
I just know.
No, it's just not. You're just not gonna waste your time.
Fucking
it's a waste 19. Of time. Like ain't no insecurity.
I've come to accept. I'm on fucking 10. It ain't insecure. If I'm looking,
ask your girlfriend,
if I pull the goddamn drawer out and you got one of these motherfuckers this long, like I'm looking like no, like this. I know this is please. I know.
So wait. Let's play it out for a second, right? Tom said, "Yo, bro, it lights up. Yeah, it do, bro.
Yeah, that
shit like that shit was some Iron Man shit. But check it out. Here's the twist. You said when you got there, John had the lightsaber, right? Mm-hmm. That was your first time there.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Let me ask you this. So you go to a woman's house, right? And this ain't your first time, right? Y'all done smashed before, and she in there, she making the porn stars noise. OG, you killing me. Fight, you killing me. Whatever, right? And then she go up, take a leak, clean up, where to get the hot rag for you. And then you see that motherfucker in the nightstand drawer because you was looking for a tissue to blow your nose.
Right. Russell, I got mine already.
I mean, at that point, yeah, it's like, all right, well,
shit. So wait, how do you feel then? Because clearly you just competed. Clearly you
but that's what I'm saying.
I'm looking first.
Me personally, I'm like, oh damn, she got the fucking.
She making all them noises for nothing and shit. Lying.
Man, so that's what you think she lying?
What the fuck is you lying for?
You got look. Pop's tripping. He want me to ask for my dick. You know I wouldn't even trip. No, I've experienced that, and I'm like, damn, shorty, you got the whole 19. No, I'm just saying, you know, and all. No, listen, I'm not going to compete with that. If that's what pleases you, that's what. Just I don't fuck. You allowed to be,
but clearly she just
see it. Don't whip that bitch out, and then I'm.
So you don't believe her if she just say like, "Yo, you please me too." Like,
yeah, I believe it, but I'm just saying, like, damn, you killing yourself.
But my twisted ass mind was like, ain't no way in the world she gonna take all this, right. and not put that motherfucker. I tried to put the little circle part in there too, the little bottom piece. Like I tried to like push that shit up in there,
that shit like cuckoo,
and get it stuck, and then just leave.
Yo, he ignorant as fuck.
Man, listen.
He want to get it stuck on purpose.
I'm with y'all though, like with the lotions and the edibles and all the other stuff, like the bullet,
the edible panties and shit. Yeah.
I can fuck. That motherfucker was this big. I can fuck with the bullet. Turn the volumes up. See what I'm saying? The rabbit had the little head on that motherfucker. He was about that big. Right. When you look, I know. I'm just stating
facts. And when you pulled out the whole fucking
because a lot of these motherfuckers don't have one toy, bro. That's what I'm telling you.
That bitch had a fake leg. And she pulled out, man.
You got to pull the drawer all the way out.
That was a fake leg. She just took the shoe off that motherfucker. Right. That's all.
You put look, she laughing because you know it's true.
She got the fake leg under her bed.
You got one. If you got one, you got more than one.
A lot of toys, and so
no, that wasn't the question. Do you have one or do you have more than one?
I have one.
You got one. You lying.
That joint rusty as shit.
I'm not lying. I have one toy and don't even hardly use that. Like I'm
pull it out, let us see. Go get it.
I will not put that on the thing. No. But
she lied shit. She knows she got. You know you don't upgrade it.
No, for what? Like these fingers do just fine. Get me where I need to go.
I got you. All right. Okay.
All right. Let's rattle off a few more of these comments from our family. Lisa said, "Iron Man, huh?" Dawn said, "This show is a banger tonight." Big E, you are funny. Lisa laughing. Dale says, "Yes, sir." Christine, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and log off because I don't want to hear you talk about sex. Jabir said, "In more sex, in more sex." Dawn said, "Make sure them vibrating panties one size fit all."
What I tell you, Dawn, your inbox gonna be.
Dawn trying to.
Jabir said exactly.
Like, tonight, living in a fantasy. Tonight, don't you want to come with me?
Kalila says sex toys are amazing, just not for everyone. Jabir says, "I agree with Tahara." My sister said that just burnt her out. Vicky says, "I don't agree. A dildo will not stretch your vagina out." Yeah, I agree. They all snap back.
That's because she don't put that vinegar in the tub a couple times. You know.
So wait. Here's a question.
Oh, I'm telling too much.
Here's a question.
It ain't got nothing to do with it bouncing back. It got something to do. That shit just was in your throat. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? It didn't go down. That shit went up to your throat. It didn't go down your throat.
So wait. So ain't none of us out here dealing with virgins, right?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Not this day and time.
Not this day and time. So listen. So listen. You meet a woman. You know she ain't a virgin, right?
Yeah.
And you walk in there, you feel like you confident, you stomping with the big dogs, right? You got enough to get the job done. But the boyfriend before her had the motherfucking 12 gauge shot.
But he didn't have it in front of me and let me see him do it. Put it in there though. He did that shit previously.
I'm putting in the application.
So the question is, if she's getting pleasure from you, does it matter that whatever happened previous? Or if
that shit happened in the moment, it do matter.
Okay.
Previous is previous, but in the moment, it do matter.
Okay. All right.
She had a fake leg that she pulled out and used. Like,
yo, I can't even imagine, bro.
Man,
what the fuck?
And I put that motherfucker. I twisted it in there. I was twisting that motherfucker, twisted it all the way to that little circle piece. I tried to push that little shit in there, but it wouldn't go.
What made you stop?
Because I couldn't get that little part in.
So you got mad and left. He said, "Fuck it, I don't even want mine."
Yeah, fuck it, I go somewhere else. Like, yeah.
Holy shit!
I'm gonna go somewhere where I'm appreciated.
All right, we go round out these comments so we can move on. That definitely was a great topic. Dawn's still talking about these, mind you, these go back. This was at 7:49. Okay, I'm trying to catch up. Lisa said, I disagree. Rose and tongue not the same from what I heard. Laugh out loud. What you heard, huh? Mm-hmm. Cynthia says, if you addicted, that's on you. Lisa said, that long thing might be for her ass. Oh, shit.
Man,
I never
if she could take it up to Sandusky shoot, something wrong.
Sandusky shoot.
For real.
Don said hi to Mandingo. Jabira, I'm dead. Tiff said the infamous hot rag. That's how you know. That's how you know you did good. If they go get the hot rag and they clean you up, you know you done did good.
Pay attention to the signs. Not only that, they'll ask you if you want something to drink. If you don't get nothing to drink, or you gotta look at the quality of the drink too.
So wait, here's the thing. That's a lot of comments, right? That's a lot of comments. Shout out to Goddess of the Odd. She said, it ain't the same at all. Give me a talented tongue any day. Oh, shit.
Somebody said here. You raised your hand, motherfucker.
I did? No. Oh. Oh, gee.
You know what I'm talking to.
Give him the spotlight.
What?
Let me put the comment back up there.
Back.
It said, it ain't the same at all. Give me a talented tongue any day.
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
Listen, Tiff said, you damn right. Every female needs to experience a hot rag, nigga. Goddess of the Rima said, y'all wilding tonight. All right, we gonna try to get the show back on track. I knew it was gonna be a hot topic. It's gonna be a good one. So flight, fuck no to the toys. OG, hell no. I'm cool with it. Tahara, she agree with everybody.
I'll take that remote control.
I got one. If it's sale, you gonna buy it?
No, it's all in the crack of your ass. What the fuck I want that for? Like,
I ain't never. It's
got dingleberries on it and shit. You talking about you?
She gonna use like, what's that smell?
It's brand new in the box, bro. I never got to use it.
It smells like peanut butter and shit.
It's still in there too.
Nah, you look like type nigga that'll reseal some shit.
Regifted, yeah. Only use it one time for real. Like
use it one time.
Not dingleberries. Strawberry cracking the foot. Yeah, so yeah, my friends ain't shit. If these type friends, watch this. Booty clapping time. Hey.
Put that James the Giant Peach picture up. You was gut busting with that little shirt on. Flight.
Oh shit! I forgot I sent that shit.
You see, he ain't put that picture of the Green Hornet up, did he?
I have it.
Yes,
Don
you
got
do.
it. Don got it.
How'd you put it up the last time?
It's not in my layout. Look,
Send it to him, Don.
Don, where are my videos for this week? They in here? Okay, good. I see him now. So,
What's the next?
what's next? What we talk about? Let's bring back up the topics for tonight. How about you guys tell us what we should talk about next? Y'all see it on the screen. We got the TikTok video of the week. Do women still want chivalry? What do men and women really want? And does monogamy really work? You guys let us know what y'all want to talk about. We're going to take a poll amongst each other. Nene out of pocket. I screenshot. What you want to talk about? I want to talk about monogamy. OG, what you want to talk about?
It don't matter to me.
Don't matter to you?
No.
Tahara, what you want to talk
Let's
about?
talk about what do men and women know what they really want. Let's talk about that. I think
I
that's
say chivalry. Chivalry. That's what I want to talk about.
Chivalry is dead.
Like, what you
Well,
want
need
to talk
to be
about?
anyway.
We can talk about chivalry. Let's do
It
it.
used to be. Oh wow.
You can't want chivalry if you want equality.
I
You
guess
can't.
we talk about
That
chivalry.
doesn't speak for every woman. That's just the
So-
woman that
so-
that you pursue.
So let me tell you how this topic came about. So every now and again, you know, OJ and I talk every day. We talk about pretty much everything. You know, after he done cracking jokes, we actually be having serious conversation. And we was talking about chivalry. And I guess everybody listening to the show should be old enough to understand what chivalry is. And the question came up, do women still even want that? Because when you speak about the modern woman today, first of all, my mom, I understand what it is, and I practice it as much as I can, especially if I'm invested. But a lot of women nowadays see chivalry as a weakness. They calling it simp behavior. And I was just curious, do women still want or even expect chivalry, especially the modern woman? Now, if you have a certain age, I want to say 40 and above, you kind of still want that, right? Because you grew up in that era where chivalry was, you know, what was expected during courtship. But the younger modern women and men for the most part call that simping nowadays. So, as our resident black woman for the evening, Tahara, I'm gonna ask you the question: do women still want chivalry?
I can't speak for all women, but I do. I'm of the 40 and over club. My parents have been married for over 30-something years, so I mean that's just what I'm used to seeing. So yeah, I want chivalry, absolutely. Not every woman wants equality. I want my man to cater to me, but I also understand that I must cater to him as well. So it works both ways. But yeah, it needs to be chivalry for me anyway.
So let me ask you this: what does chivalry look like to you?
For being a gentleman, opening the doors. I like flowers. I like just being thought of, and considered. You walk when we walk on the street. I'm on the inside. You don't walking. Don't treat me like another nigga. Treat me like a woman, like the woman that I am.
I hate that shit.
So what's the female equivalent to that?
So that was my next question. How does that look for men, or how would you, in turn, be chivalrous to a man?
But first of all, I think like nowadays, I don't mean to say this, but some of these men have taken on like just like bitch assness. Like they expect
No.
same thing that a woman gets. And I don't think that that's right. Like, a woman will respect her man. Like, the man is, there's roles to this shit, for real. But the man is chivalrous and the woman will show respect. But men nowadays, they want you to take them on a date. They want flowers. They want candy. That's some bitch asses. Like, there needs to be a man. If you're going to be a man, be a man. And as a woman, you should show her chivalry. But a woman can respect the man. That's what I feel. Just respect your man and show him honor. Be submissive. That's how you show that as a woman.
Okay. So, flight, take it.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna go with the little part of the bitch assness. I don't agree with you there, sis. Reason being is if I'm putting forth for effort, time, energy into you, as they say, if I'm planting the seed in you, then plant it in me. Let's help each other grow. So just because
I agree.
Hold on, sweetheart.
Let you talk.
If I'm taking the time out to I struggle with the words. What's the word we use? How you say it?
Chivalry.
Chivalrous. If I'm doing all these things and I'm planting all these seeds into you, it's nothing. I'm not a bitch ass nigga because I want the same in return.
Something in return, or you know.
Now I'm not expecting it, but on the same token,
that sounds like entitlement to me.
If I'm like,
that's a form of entitlement. If I'm
doing A, B, C, E, F, G, why can't you just say, hey, here's H, here's J?
I agree, and that's what I said. If you take care of me, I'll take care of you. But I was just talking about the flip. I agree with that.
But anyway,
right? You said you will respect them, but you also said, well, men want something in return. That's some bitch ass shit.
No, I didn't say something in return. Sorry, let me let you talk.
No, go ahead.
No, I just have been. I agree with you. I agree that a woman should take care of her man just as much as a man should take care of his woman. What I'm talking about is the men who, like, let me give you an example for me. I had somebody, well, why can't you take me to dinner? And I can if you're my man. But we're talking about the initial introduction. If you find me attractive, that's normally how it works. The man will ask the woman on a date. But nowadays, these men want the woman to ask the man on a date. They want the women to approach the man. That's the part I'm getting. In a relationship, yes, I agree that you should cater to your man just like he caters to you, because it works both ways. Because you want that man to continue to want to do those things. If it's all about just the woman, her getting, that man's gonna get tired. So I agree that the woman should take care of her man.
In order to get to a relationship, we gotta. It's give and take. I'm learning you just as much as you learning me. So if
it's always on the man.
That's exactly what I was getting ready to say.
Do all of to take care of everything up to that point.
I'm gonna shut up.
And that's because you was born a woman. You get that privilege, that entitlement.
Like why? If we like each other and we feeling each other, how come you can't do for me? We ain't got to be in a relationship, but we gotta get an understanding and get to that point. But if I see I'm the only one taking you out,
it's just give.
And it's like, well, what the fuck? Like maybe sometime, hey, sweetie, well, when we going out again? When you taking me?
Yeah, you get
now. That's how I feel. Bitch, I done been 10 days, goddamn it. You know how they stamp the coupon, and on your 10th one, you get something for free.
Exactly.
I agree. That's what I just said. I agree that it has to work both ways.
Well, that's why.
You have to take care of your.
Right, because that's why relationships are where they are. They're not. A lot of people are struggling now because it's just one-sided a lot of times. And then
I agree with you.
When some men become the bad guy because they like, all right, well, shit. If I'm taking you out, I want some pussy. Now what? Right. All right. Well, because that's what we're working towards. That's what all that is about. That's going to eventually happen.
Right.
But we're disrespectful when we come right out and say, all right, well, shit, I want fuck. Because if all you asking me, well, when you taking me out, how come you don't take? When you gonna take me? But then with the minute I say, all right, well, shit, I want, not that I would, because I'm not that type of person, but I've been hearing this a lot lately with just even podcasts, just in general, just people like, yo, man, like what happened with you and Short? Man, listen, man, it's always give. And the minute I said booty shaking time, you turning it up. Oh, that's all you want to do is fuck.
But all you want to do is eat.
So I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. But no, it's no right or wrong. I'm not attacking you, sweetie. I'm just, I agree with you to a degree.
All right, so let's take in some of these comments. Rain said women can show it by not being out here in these streets showing their ass.
So that's all you get. That's what you get in return.
Vicky said men aren't taught this these days, not at all. Tiff said I don't expect it because of the mindset of today's society. However, I never not experienced it. Men younger than me or older or my age. Tiff, you've been lucky. That's dope. Thomas says, okay, I get it. Vicky says chivalry is protect and provide. Yes, there are roles.
Protect and provide. You only speaking from a man's perspective, though. And so that's one-sided. Protect and provide is what a man do. So in return, like what like, you know what? If you're going to reciprocate it, what are you doing?
I got an idea, and I'm gonna get through these comments, and we're gonna talk about it. Crystal said a man will have to answer, what his expectations are, just like she just said what her expectations are, and a woman should give her man the same as she expects him to give her. Conversation is key. We have to be on the same page. Vicky says, I agree to her. Raymond said, that's not what she said. Thomas says, I get what you're saying because it is cats out here that can be on some sucker stuff and talk gangster. And Lisa says, in a relationship and dating, you should take a man out too and treat him.
Agreed.
Don says, alternating is the best thing. That's what I do. Just take turns, and there's nothing heavy on anyone. When the weekend hits and y'all both got time. Tom come back and said, like I said, both parties are being mindful, then we can get an understanding. Lisa says, top flight got a point. Yolanda says, I have a chivalrous man, but some men don't know what it is because they weren't taught. I agree. Crystal says, I'm dating someone right now who on the first 3 dates has treated me like a queen, and we're going out this weekend and have big plans to treat him to his favorite spot. What I'm getting at is women expect it from men doesn't mean we won't pay it forward. Most men aren't patient enough.
Right.
Oh, we got to be patient. We got to be patient.
Yeah, see, here's
she was her whole point before that was cool. All she said, I get that. But the be patient, that's bullshit because women don't want to be patient.
She double set back and said, question, why? Because a man took me on a few dates, men think we owe sex. I'm confused by that expectation.
No. So this, let me ask you this.
Jabir,
so if you wasn't expecting to have sex with this guy, why would you be going out on dates with him if you didn't eventually think that you was gonna have sex with him? Why are you going out for the free meal if you don't want to sleep with that man?
All right, so let me address that. First of all, we all know, scientifically speaking, a woman knows whether or not she's gonna fuck a man
from the rip.
And the first 5 minutes of the conversation, she knows. All right, so let's shove that to the side for a second, right? I don't think most mature men expect sex after a few dates. I don't think the number of dates has shit to do with any of it. Nobody's keeping a counter saying, date 1
4 times, I got to hit.
Date 1, I got to get a kiss. Date 2, I got to squeeze a titty. Date 3, it's got to be a French kiss.
But it got to lead
Date
up to
4,
you.
we got to fuck.
It got to lead up to you knowing that
as grown men and women, now we're not talking about kids. I can't speak for somebody who's 20 and 30 and what their experience is in dating. What I'm saying is as an older gentleman and a little more seasoned, it ain't about the number of dates and any expectation. It's about how you guys make each other feel, the vibe that you on. I don't expect
it ain't no
ever
time
have
frame.
Sex. It ain't
none
no
of that
time
shit.
frame.
Like it happens when it's supposed to happen.
It happens when it's
When
supposed,
to happen. It's gonna happen.
And if it's organic, why are you even thinking about that?
Yeah.
Why? It that says more about you than about what my expectations are. Because a man would have to come out right and say to you, "Oh, well, you know, by date number 3, we need to be fucking."
Yeah.
No, and I've never seen
because it's not
that shit in my life from me or any of my friends I know personally.
Ever.
Never happened.
No man will fix
you guys get hung up in this expectations about what you probably think you should do based off the amount of investment that man has already made. No man I know personally or from my experience said by date 3, I need to be hitting. Not a there, nutter. Not one. And anytime that we've ever had the conversation about somebody hitting on the first date, these turned into long-term relationships because it wasn't about the number of dates they went on. It was about the understanding of how certain shit a woman can do for me that'll have me wanting to put a ring on it. Date number 1. That shit don't have nothing to do with the sex. It don't have nothing to do with how much she make. It's about how you make each other feel. And it's as simple as that. I don't give that question comes up a lot too. Like
no price tag,
on the internet.
No time,
it ain't
frame, none of that
because
shit.
it's steak 48 and I just spend $600. Who gives a fuck about the money?
Yeah.
I want to know if my motherfucking heart start racing and skip a beat and you gonna be there for me. I need to know if I got a headache, you know not to give me motherfucking Tylenol. Like certain shit you see in a woman and y'all see in each other that's gonna make you vibe. So whether it's the first date, because that question keeps coming up on the internet, yo, would you fuck on the first date? I'm grown as a motherfucker. Yeah. If we vibing and it's organic,
let's go down.
We fucking. Down. That's it.
I'm not gonna say no. You know what? It's only the first date. I ain't even gonna take it.
I don't have respect for you after that. That's not what that means. It means that we were in the place,
we formed the connection,
and we formed the connection, and that was that. Now, if it was for that one night, I don't judge you. I don't hold nothing against you. That don't mean I lose respect for you, and I'm gonna call the next day because at the end of the day, I want to catch that vibe again. I love that feeling. I want more of it. People don't understand those endorphins and shit go off in your brain. That shit is addictive. That shit is addictive. You can't have stuff or think stuff is predicated on a certain number of dates or no stupid 90-day fucking rule or any other framework or parameter some asshole in society has set for you or said that's what you should be doing. As a human being, and what makes us more human than anything is we have free choice. We can choose whether or not we do anything. As long as that woman gives consent, as long as that man gives consent, you grown, do what the fuck gonna make you happy. I keep telling people we on this earth for a very short period of time in the grand scheme of things, right? Death is forever. It's eternity. No one's ever come back. The fuck you care about what somebody say about what you doing with your body? I don't want to hear that shit, man. If you guys are vibing and the energy is good, the chemistry is good, and you feeling each other in a sexual manner, be grown, do what the fuck makes you feel good. I ain't worried about nobody calling you or me no hoe or none of that. Because number one, it ain't nobody business. If you ain't running your mouth, don't nobody fucking know no way. So be grown, keep your mouth shut, keep your business to yourself, and do what makes you happy. I went off a little bit. My bad. I seen some comments flowing in. I want to get to some of them. Jabir said you messing with the wrong type of woman because there are patient women out there. Let me address that right quick because Crystal had said this comment. She's dating somebody. Blah, 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 blah. Most men aren't patient enough. That's stupid.
That didn't make no sense.
That don't make sense because it's not about. First of all, I'm gonna ask listen, I'm gonna post a question to y'all. Y'all locked in, y'all tuning in, y'all hearing what we saying, right? If you can hear the sound of my voice, I want you guys to respond to this. If you in the stages of dating someone, you're never worried about reciprocation. Am I right or am I wrong? And you dating somebody, because in the dating stages, you having these conversations, you getting background, you have
Gathering data.
you learning this person. So based off the initial dates, you can kind of tell where a person is and whether or not they have the character or the fortitude to reciprocate, period, or even want to, right? So that's not something I worry about, whether or not she's going to do something for me. I don't care about that. You know what I mean? However it happened, the point is you want to spend that time with that person to get to know that person.
I was going to say, so if we're not patient, then what's the time frame? Or how long? Or when?
Because if you
and
got
how
a
do you
time
quantify
frame,
that?
you
like
know?
that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
how
You
do you
got a time
quantify
frame
that?
it's not organic. Like
Right.
And then it's not organic.
if you
Because
got a time frame, that's bullshit.
I mean, just
like,
think about the last person, men and women. Just think about the last person you started dating that turned into a long-term relationship. You wasn't thinking about this person reciprocating anything. And if it came back, it was a pleasant surprise. You was feeling them even more. So if a motherfucker ain't patient with you, he only wanted one thing. And when he didn't get that one thing, it was a problem. So don't push that energy off on all men or men not being patient enough. That's bullshit. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have to call bullshit on that.
I'm gonna have to call bullshit on that. Like, I'm happy, do your thing, third date, you treating. That's dope as shit. I love black love.
All that shit was
that
yeah.
whole most men ain't patient enough. That has nothing to do with most men. Most men are going to fight for what they want. They're going to go get what they
every
want.
day.
They're going to take what they
Every
want.
day.
Every day.
I got to prove my love.
Every day I got to prove my love. They're going to be happy about proving it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm about to say it's funny because, and I say this, I wrote a joke about it, and I asked the question, like, because women, like, you get statements like that, but then I made a joke. It's funny because I throw it back, like, when the last time you had a conversation with your vagina?
Oh shit! Damn.
Because if it's this, and you got that many, and this one ain't working, you gotta have that talk with yourself and be like, look here, goddamn Gucci, why we keep attracting these impatient men or this guy or that? It ain't
But
just us.
I'm up just thinking that you attract who you are.
I mean,
so, and that works on both sides. Because I mean, on the same token, then we got to do the same as well. Like,
absolutely.
why are we keep having failed relationships?
And
What
I
is
done
it
made
that
some
we're
fucked
doing?
up. I done made some fucked up decisions, and I'm gonna keep doing it.
We've all made those decisions. Let's jump back into some of the comments. I hate that I missed some of the stuff. I'm sorry if I didn't get it, and it's important. Just pop it back in, please. Y'all. I know y'all family, and I want to. I don't want to miss nothing. Here we go. Scrolling. Yolanda says a date shouldn't equate sex. Agreed. Nene says, yes, we do. Curious to hear what she was referring to. Jabera said, exactly, Big E. We definitely know within the first 5 minutes if he will be sex zoned or
that's what
friend
Nasha
zone
was talking about when she said, yes, we do.
All right, thanks. Lisa says, the vibe plays a big role. I agree. Rain says, agreed. Grown folk don't think like that. Crystal said, I'm just saying someone on that stage said, I won't say who. If I'm taking you out, you should give me something. Play the tape back.
Yeah, play the tape back. Because I didn't hear nobody say it. And if you're going to say it, name names.
Nene said,
you're going to put somebody out there, put them all the way out there. Name the person who said that shit. We all grown. Ain't nobody going to be offended.
Right. Nene said, yes, bro, I agree. Am I weird because I agree with y'all, bro? No, I don't think you weird at all.
Your thoughts just line up with our thoughts. That's all.
Right. Like we're not going to agree on everything, and you're not weird for that at all. Like,
it's not a gender specific. Like,
right.
It's not like you're not supposed to not agree with us because you're a female.
Yeah, Jabera said exactly, y'all. If we chilling, we chilling. If it's mutual, the attraction gonna make it do what it do. I agree. Rain said I might have said that on a date though. Said what? She says he right though. I hate those comments, like, cause I be forgetting what I went on that whole tangent. She could be talking about anything. Raymer said, let her order surf and turf on the first date. Sex will be expecting.
Who you be going out with?
Yeah, Raymer. I don't know who you dating. I really don't. Like Raymer in a relationship. I don't know what she talking about.
Yeah, Raymer trolling right now.
Raymer trolling, right. Tiff said, preach.
Raymer trolling.
Royce said, very candid, very raw. Thomas, women look at brothers and say, I'm going to fuck him. Men don't actually think that.
We can't do that because what you going to take?
We don't. We just don't, because again, you going to jail.
Yeah,
you going to jail today.
Like they in control of
women control sex.
Yeah, they in control of that.
You have to have
they can go on their phone
permission
and call 50 motherfuckers.
Tyrone,
50 motherfuckers.
Day, George, the best friend.
Yeah, you can call whoever and offer up some pussy, and who gonna turn it down?
That's funny.
A dude can't pick his phone up and call everybody and get that kind of reaction.
I'll take it a step further, which is funny. If she was to text 50 niggas and they all showed up at the same time, some of them niggas gonna wait in line. Well, fuck it, I'm here.
I'm here now. Fuck it, I'm here now. It's going down.
What time she text you? Let me see. Oh, I'm first, dog. I was 558.
Take a number.
You was 550.
Nene said, I go off chemistry. I have sex on the first night. Oh, well, I guess I'm different. I'm still cool.
Rima said
my one-nighters.
She must have got dumped and shit lately like me.
Wait, Rima, we get to season 2 and Rima's single?
Yeah, she said she's single.
Oh, wow. Say it again.
You're going to have to tell us what happened, Rima. Did you get dumped? Are you the dumper or the dumpee?
Rima, get out of town before sundown. Tiffany said, I'm grown, plain and simple. If I want what I want, I'm going to have it, regardless of someone's opinion.
It's going down.
Keep your business private. Exactly. Rain said, I counsel many women about snatch talk, pussy whispering, laughing. Rain, we're going to have to bring you on the show.
Yeah.
I didn't know you was the pussy whisperer. Jabir said, smashing is not my angle. I'm going to have all the patience in the world. Tiff said, loving the interaction. This is raw. Keep it going, fellas. Loving the honesty. All right. I appreciate that. I'm sure the fellas do. We got to keep it going. We at 8:30. And this one should blow the doors off the hinges as well. Clean off the hinges. You want to drop it on them? Wait, you want me to bring? I'll bring it up for you. Booty clap time. Dropping that shit random on TV. They gonna ban us from the network. I'm gonna give away like $1,000. If you can find that picture in the podcast, I'm gonna have that bitch up for like 10 frames. Just if you can find it, like, but you got to go to NGTV. You got to watch it. It's gonna be like an Easter egg. If you find the timestamp, I'm gonna give somebody $1,000 and screenshot that shit. Bam. All right, let's blow the door off the hinges. We're gonna talk about it's either monogamy. I guess they kind of go both hand in hand.
That's gonna get somebody in trouble.
Does monogamy work? Let's get somebody in trouble. That's where we going. All right, that's where we going. And here we go.
I think it can work though.
Let me play something for y'all
later
right
on in life. You gotta get to that stage in life though.
All right, let me play this for you guys, and then Tahara, you're gonna come back and lead us off, okay? I'm about to play. As a matter of fact, It's 2 clips I want to play. All right. So keep it locked.
That was cheating. Get into definition. Who told us that was cheating? Where did that idea come from that that's cheating? A man who has 2 women, that's not necessarily a mistress. That's just his other woman. Now we got 2 choices. We can be the woman or the other woman. We don't have but those 2. And I'm not saying that a lot of men are not just running around. I'm not talking about that. But if a woman finds out that her man has been with a woman while she's been with him for 3 or 4 or 5 years, that's a serious commitment and relationship. And if it hasn't taken anything from me, if I'm not going short of anything, and if this is what he thinks his responsibility is, then what kind of hell are you going to go through to prevent that? Since we cannot stop him. Now, I know we don't like that. I don't like that. You know, but that's the reality of our life at some point. But every man doesn't want 2 women, but those that do, they're going to do it.
What about our morals and our religion?
Whose religion? Whose morals? So whose idea are you representing when you stand up for those values? Not ours. Somebody else's. And it may work for them. But it doesn't work for us. It hasn't worked for anybody, really, but nobody wants to deal with the truth. Monogamy was only created because of the economics of it.
Down in Baltimore.
So I'm not trying to be controversial when I say that long-term monogamous relationships don't work for most people. If you look at the statistics, you see that long-term monogamous relationships aren't working for most people. And for those it is working for, a lot of times inside, they're not really that monogamous behind the scenes. And this is because both individuals in a monogamous relationship are on an individual growth path. And the odds that you and your partner stay in alignment on that growth part over time are very slim. I'm not saying monogamy is wrong or bad. What I'm saying is that if you're going to be a monogamous person, most likely what you'll find by the end of your life is that you had a series of monogamous relationships over time with people who were in alignment with who you were at that time. And for those who did stay in one long-term monogamous relationship for most of their life and were completely purely monogamous and not actually straying or cheating on each other, my assumption would be that there were a lot of personal sacrifices to make that happen.
All right, that last clip was a little bit longer, but that was all, you know, that was available to me and all I could get before the show today, because I had just found it today. So I want you guys to weigh in. That last clip. I know.
Stuttering Stanley. Stuttering Stanley.
I'm ready to go. I've been waiting for this one. But did you get a chance to hear everything, Tahara?
Yes.
All right, so I want you to weigh in just your overall thought on both clips and anything specifically about how you feel about what you just heard.
I don't like going first because then y'all. Okay. I think monogamy can work.
You want us to go first?
Yeah, so I can have a response to y'all. Let's do that.
All right, so I'm gonna toss it to my left and let OG go off real quick. OG,
I think it can work. It just depends on where you at in life. Like I don't think it could work in your younger days because everybody got run in them. And you gonna run around. You gonna run around regardless of who you with. When you don't want to run around no more, then that's when it'll work for you. But up until then, that shit is antiquated. It's not gonna work because the ratio is slanted in our favor. It's so crazy that. And it's that shit is just in you, and if it's in you, it's gonna come out of you. So as you get a little older, and you don't have no more run in you, that's you can settle down and have a monogamous relationship with your mate or whatever. But I was told at a young age that one was too close to none, and I lived by that shit for a little while. That's why I'm at one mat right now.
You live by that
in the game
for a little while.
Yeah, my backsliding days. I'm fucked up in the game right now. So,
Flight, what you got?
I didn't hear it, so I'm gonna let y'all take this one.
All right, so
I didn't hear the video, so
you ain't got to hear the video. He said, "What monogamy? Would it work?"
Go ahead, you got it. Because I want. I had a moment. The last. I'm sorry.
You don't want to get snatched up?
Yeah.
I believe that the ideal of monogamy is cool, right? But I think like most Disney movies, it's a fantasy.
Hallmark.
Most Hallmark movies, it's a fantasy. Having someone,
Tiffany, cut it out. I got to cut you off because she
Let's
got
put it
out
up.
of pocket. A threesome ain't monogamy, even if you agree to it. Monogamy is monogamy. Like a gangbang ain't. That's not monogamous.
she said, it depends on what your definition of monogamy is.
It's
It's only one definition of monogamy. I know couples who have a great relationship and have had threesomes regularly.
They're not in a monogamous relationship.
They have an understanding.
1 and 1 don't equal 3.
Now, hold on. She's not saying they're in a relationship with the people they having a threesome with.
No.
The point is, no. I got you.
That's not monogamous.
Let me finish. I got you. But in the definition of monogamy, that's not it. They live in some hybrid of a polyamorous lifestyle, but that's not monogamy. And
it's what's worked for them. What they doing what works for them.
And that's the ultimate goal.
They doing what works for them. That's
the ultimate goal. Because I believe in theory, monogamy is cool, it sound good, but like most television is fantasy.
And the fact that they got to understand
it's like
they ain't gonna have no trouble.
I'll say this. It's like winning the lottery, right? And not like the daily 3. I'm talking about like the Powerball. Some people out there find their person. They find their soulmate, and they're good with each other for the rest of their life.
I think everybody has had that one person in their life and might have just fucked it up.
Right.
Everybody has had that one person that they could spend the rest of their life with, and they just fucked it up. Or it was at the wrong time. It's all about timing also.
Yeah, I believe that's true to an extent. My thing is, when you speak about the idea of monogamy and it being one man, one woman, please, Gooch, don't bother me with semantics, but two people together.
Two people. Two humans
together. And I'm mad we even got to do that.
Man,
shit.
fuck all that. A man and the woman, if he was born as a man and born as a woman, between them two.
I think the idea that someone, like I said, like the Powerball, some people find their person and they're able to be together forever. They have no desire for anybody else. They don't want to be with anybody else. They don't want to experience any other, person whatsoever, because they found their person. They're true soulmates. They're intertwined in each other across the plane, right? But for everybody else, monogamy is so unrealistic that I think it's cruel in a sense, because you teach people that to be in a relationship, it has to be one man, one woman. To continue that relationship, you can't look at another male or female if you're the opposite sex. You can't find nobody else attractive. Because even if you have a partner who is open enough to say, okay, it's cool, my husband thinks she got a fat ass, great tits, cute face, beautiful smile, and at some points create insecurities in her. Yeah. Because she thinks that, my butt not as big as hers, my teeth ain't as white as hers, I'm not as pretty as she is, right? My tits ain't as big, or they don't sit up as much as they used to when I was younger. The fact is, us as humans go through maturation process. We go through an evolution. We evolve as people, mentally, physically, spiritually, every day. If you get with somebody in your fucking 20s and you think y'all gonna mature at the same rate, not gonna happen.
Women faster than men when they come to that.
If you think you're going to grow spiritually at the same rate, physically, whatever, that's just unrealistic.
Not gonna happen.
Leading to OG point, which he says it's got to be about the right timing. If you haven't had enough life experience, and I'm not talking about nobody's mom or dad who's been together for 50 years and they found a person. I will say you might got a sister or brother somewhere across town or in another state.
You ain't gonna know about it.
You ain't gonna know about it to the funeral.
Yeah.
But and it's good. Keep that image of your parents, that good wholesome image of your parents. It's a great thing. It helps you get through the day. It works for you. But you got to ask yourself, have you been able to find that? And if not, why? Right?
My dad was running down on shit.
Your dad was running.
My mom was together all my life.
Listen, I can honestly say, man, monogamy has to be erased from our definition of what a relationship is. And here's what I'm saying. Because I know a lot of people out there, if you tuned in right now live, or if you listening on iTunes, Spotify, iHeart, Amazon, like wherever you listening at, I know y'all screaming at the goddamn speakers. Oh no, I'm made for one person. I ain't sharing no pussy. I ain't sharing no dick. Knowingly.
That's what I was about to say.
Willingly, not sharing. But you are sharing, right?
It says sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring, right? What I am saying is you can have your relationship as long as it's exclusively designed for you and that person.
And y'all got an understanding of whatever it is y'all going to do.
Exactly.
And y'all both on board with it. So
I don't want to be... It's a fucked up thing. The lady said women spend 90% of their time of their life being fucking detectives instead of enjoying life. Why would you spend so much time worrying about what this woman is doing? I don't believe that whoever I'm dating or in a relationship with only find me attractive. Fuck, I know I ain't that handsome. I know that. I know it's something, you piece of shit. Fuck you. You think that? Did you? I swear, I hope that's okay. Point is, we have to allow space for humans to be human, right? Because at the end of the day, just because society keeps saying monogamy and marriage is this and this, you got to unlearn that shit.
Fuck what society say.
Every relationship,
you make your own parameters for what you got going on.
That's the point.
Fuck what everybody else got to say, because you're not trying to please everybody. It's just you pleasing your mate. It's up to y'all to please each other. Fuck what anybody outside your bubble got to say about what y'all doing.
And that's the bottom line, bro. You and that person have to create the relationship that y'all want. And here's why. Let me just say this last part. You can't live in a framework of what society says about monogamy.
Never.
Because it's too rigid, it's too tight, it's banned in a prison. But if y'all define what y'all relationship is, what the parameters are, and y'all effectively communicating, it don't matter at what rate each other grows and what direction, you're always able to have that conversation, and everything on the table will be open to fill each other's needs to continue on your situationship so that you have a lifetime partner and not a moment in time partner.
I'm taking applications.
Okay. Can I go? I'm ready.
Yes, ma'am. Like, let's go.
Okay. I think that monogamy works, and I think that nowadays everything is just do what you want. Nobody really has the control to say, yes, she's beautiful. And I don't think that's cheating just because you see another attractive person and comment on it. But nobody wants to say, yes, he or she is beautiful or attractive, but that don't mean I got to fuck with them because I have a woman over here. Nobody wants to control. It's just like, do what you want. If you want to have a threesome, if you want to fuck or fuck, if you want to, where does it come into play where, no, this is my one person and I'm going to control myself and be with this one person? That's monogamy to me. Nobody really wants to do that because it's just free for all. Do what you want. Do what you please. If you want to bring somebody in the room, do it. If you want, nobody wants to take the time to say, no, I'm not going to do that. Like, you can't control yourself. I don't understand. So monogamy works, but it requires two people that want to make it work.
Yeah, I agree with that. That coincides with what I'm saying. Because most people, when they kind of hear my thoughts on monogamy, they think I just want free will to go fuck all day, every day, or have these wild fantasies. And that's just not realistic for me, right? The point is, monogamy is just a word. It's a construct created by Europeans for economic reasons. As Black people, and I'm gonna just be honest with you, being in a monogamous relationship it almost feels like the chains again, because women. Let me bring it back a little bit. In my experience, I can't speak for all you guys. In my experience, monogamy feels a lot like ownership. I don't want nobody to own me. I don't want you to own my eyeballs, to look at ass, tits, smile, hair, any fucking thing else. I don't want you to own what I find attractive. I don't want you to own what experiences that I'm allowed to have, because again, if we set the parameters of what it is that we have, it'll never, ever fall off the tracks, because we have an understanding, and where most importantly, having very effective communication,
right,
as we grow in those topics and those issues come up. Because at the end of the day, the great thing about communicating effectively is that you're a very effective listener. So it ain't about hearing the words that I'm saying,
but you got to listen to understand.
It's about understanding.
You got to listen to understand, what I'm saying, not listen to just comment back. Like you gotta,
you can't listen to respond. You have to be able to listen to get an understanding, and that's the big part about effective communicating. A lot of people don't get. So again, throw monogamy, in my opinion, and I'm speaking for me. If you agree, that's up to you. I love to hear you guys' thought. I see Crystal commented a few times, but I want you guys to weigh in, because at the end of the day, monogamy puts such a constraint on people. No, again, let me just speak for me, because I know people are going to fucking lose their shit. But speaking for me, monogamy feels a lot like restraint and ownership. And I just don't feel it. I just don't understand that. I just don't think it's fair that at the end of the day, you get to own my experiences, my eyeballs, my thoughts, my word. Like, to me, I just don't think that makes sense. And I'm saying this with the understanding that that woman has the same freedom. So no, I'm not speaking strictly or exclusively from my point of view. I'm saying at the end of the day, what it is that I want is not in the framework of monogamy. It could be very close to that, but we define what that is. And anything in the realm of monogamy as is, defined in Webster's or the way society has constructed it is not for me.
To each his
personally.
Own. It's that simple.
Again, personally.
To each his own.
You guys have your own thoughts. You live in your own lives. What works for me ain't gonna work for you or any, whoever else. If it works for you, that's at the end of the day, that's the whole point to this whole shit. You have to do what works for you. Find you somebody who understands you, who wants it to work for them the same way it works for you. When you keep what they call settling for people because you're tired of being lonely, or you keep just running around having sex just to feel that,
fucking out of both
carnal need. Like, you have to understand that ultimately you're going to get tired of that. Ultimately, you're going to want somebody to have life experiences with. And that's ultimately what I want. I want to be able to have those life experiences.
Freedom,
huh?
When you say freedom, what does that look like for you? Like, you're in a relationship, but you have freedom to just look at somebody, or freedom to step outside of that relationship? What is it what's the freedom that you're referring to?
Freedom to express myself is what I mean. So if we together, right? Let me rephrase
you ain't got to be
that.
Sneaking and looking and shit.
Let me rephrase that. The woman that's for me the woman that's for me, we can be out and about, and I have the freedom to recognize somebody else I find attractive. Right?
Absolutely.
The woman that's for me, I have the freedom to express myself freely. I don't have to worry about whether or not she sees me looking at somebody else or worrying about me saying the words, and doesn't have, and I'm not, because I don't want to intentionally create mental anguish or insecurities for my partner.
You just want to be able to say, damn.
I just want to be, like not only that,
but that's real though. Like that shit really happens though.
Right?
Like,
because most times women
a woman will see a man, right, and want to pretend like she ain't see. Now I don't know what attractive is, but motherfuckers get caught out there. And when you get caught out there, you see all the dirty little secrets. When you get to pull back the curtain, you see all the bullshit. Right? And it's like, why can't my woman tell me what she finds attractive? Right? Why would my woman have an insecurity if I want to do a guy's trip? Why? Like, I don't understand that. If we have an understanding, and if it's something, and here's the thing, a lot of people equate the freedom that I'm talking about to being able to freely have sex with as many people as I want. And that's just not what it means. That's just not what it means. It means that if I want to have a sexual experience with somebody else, I can come to you and talk about it. And if it's a no, it's just a fucking no.
You trying to get clunked over top of your fucking head.
Man,
Clean
with a
across your fucking head.
Clean across my forehead. Split my shit wide open.
Absolutely. I don't think what you're talking about is a monogamy issue. It's just you want to have open communication.
You just want to be a
most times women, we looking at the girl's ass too. Like, damn, we looking at it too. So, because that's what women do. We look at other women.
Confused.
So I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think you just want to have open communication with your partner.
Clarify experience with other people.
Hold on. Here
so she's trying to get you to air your dirty laundry.
I will. I don't have a problem with that.
Don't do it, Leonie.
Crystal said the expectation we have for monogamy is unrealistic for someone that doesn't want it. But when two people meet at the right time, right place, it can work. It's safer to be. It's a safer bet to be prepared for the evolution that happens over the course of a lifetime. We must stop holding each other accountable forever if forever isn't in the plan. She also comes back and said, we got to stop trying to change someone who doesn't want monogamy, and cheaters got to stop cheating, just to be honest. This is our favorite topic. Thomas said, yeah, Big E. Crystal also comes back and said, good point, Tahara. Discipline is so sexy on a man. We just got to recognize that some aren't that guy. And like Big E said, we got to find out our person, and that's where we're looking. Flight, go ahead.
Nah, I'm listening, and I'm just,
how you gonna know he got discipline if he creeping,
and he this again? It's all right. So women, stop listening to your fucking girlfriends. Because we're in a relationship with them too. Like whether you want to admit it or not, them be the ones that be coaching y'all half the.
Let me tell you what this pussy did. Like,
yeah, I get it. Y'all need to vent and all that, but like. The fuck, like I'm not sleeping with her. So that goes back to what you were saying.
Right.
If I want to be open and have a conversation, we ain't gotta like it, but let's respect each other.
You gotta have those hard conversations.
Right, like,
a lot of people not equipped to have those hard conversations.
They have that shit with everybody else but me.
Yeah, they'll duck it instead of having it. You gotta have them hard conversations. Them difficult talk that you don't really want to have. You gotta have that shit.
Because I
put that shit on the table. Yeah,
honestly. Because the minute she see, there go his nut ass right there. Like, and then we done fixed the phone.
What he done did now.
Right. But me and you fixed it. We finally got around to talking to her, but here's shit. You back this deadbeat ass never. Like, have these conversations with me. Talk to me. Let's talk through it. Let's get through it.
Right.
So if that's what I feel like, what he was saying, like, I know a lot of dudes, myself included. I'd be like, oh shit, I'm with. You know?
Yeah, I'm with the boy.
But then when I'm with the boy, we're the bitch. Like, Not that I want to sleep with them, but god damn, short like yo, that's crazy. That's nice. I'm complimenting you. But
when you with the warden and shit,
you know what I'm saying? But
you like you got blinders on.
I'm not going.
How the boy said on life, eyes to the front.
Eyes to the front.
Yo, you see that
shit? Yeah. Eyes to the front.
What's the shit they call with the dog with the goddamn cup?
The horse blinders
the
too.
cone, John.
The cone, yeah.
You got that shit on. Like, nah, I want to be myself. I'm like, damn, babe, look.
Your motherfucking neck gotta be stiff as Mike Tyson.
Enough to where you like, that nigga in shape. I know you see them. I support you. We catch y'all sometimes too. Like, I know you like niggas. I'm working on. Just give me a minute. Let me get my two stomachs together, and then I know that's what you're into.
Lisa Carter said communication is key. Jabera said, this is my thing. A man is going to be a man. When your manhood comes to my door or causes a problem in my home, that's when it becomes a problem for me. If my man see a fat ass, look. Because if I see gray sweatpants, I'm looking. Some women be ridiculous about certain things. And the more you try to keep your man from doing it, he either going to do it more or do something else. So, yeah, look, baby, all you want. Solid. Crystal said, they be forgetting that part. That you come home every night.
Right, and it's crazy.
They forget they don't give a damn about that.
I'll tell this little story and I'm gonna shut up. That was one of the things my ex-wife always talked about. Like, she would say, I sit back and I used to watch the room to see all the eyeballs on you, all eyes on you. And
why is you not enjoying yourself?
Exactly. But here, no, that's what I'm going. She was like, I used to take it with a badge of honor because I knew at the end of the fucking night, your yellow ass gonna win. I know you probably have one of these motherfuckers. Somebody here is gonna get flights and pussy tonight. I know for a fact. I'm watching the shit. I'm listening to some of the conversations. Girl, he can get it. Flight up there looking like a shit. But at the end of the night, I'm going to fuck home with you. I'm going with you. So it ain't like it's a mutual understanding. And then you got away from that. You lost sight of that. Yeah, you all in these businesses. Read what I'm saying. I'm not saying anything wrong. Oh, don't hate beautiful, everybody. But I was doing this before.
Why can't you do that though?
Right. So it's just sometimes I just throw a little monkey wrench in it, and we be off like, oh shit. I don't.
Well, you stop that with the comments.
Or whatever. Nah, let me just shut up.
Yeah.
Right here with Crystal. Crystal said, preach, stop trying to change a man or woman to conform to your line of thinking.
It'll never work.
Raymond said, you have a skewed opinion of monogamy. You describe people who are insecure. I'm not bothered by my man finding another woman attractive. He ain't blind, neither am I. Monogamy can be a beautiful thing, but I digress. I would ask, have you experienced? No, that ain't cool.
Just read the comments, man. Read the rest of the comments, beloved. You about to lose your shit. Just read the comments.
Melanie Scott said, clarify your experiences with other people. Jabera said, that's what I'm saying. Lisa said, women say damn too, laugh out loud when they see it. Thomas said, is that like having a baby mama? I'm just asking because I've never had to use that term.
These motherfuckers got work husband. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm about to leave. Let me just go because I'm triggering over here. Let me shut the fuck up. I'm gonna shut up.
Jabera said, listen, I'm so secure in my ish. I will say, babe, she got a don't she? Melanie's confused. She says, okay, OG. Jabera says, fact, flight. Lisa says, what's a man being disciplined? I am confused. Jabera said, your single girlfriend cannot tell you nothing about a relationship. I am a witness. Lisa said, that's why you keep your friends out of it. Yep. Crystal says, great show, great discussion. Stay up, black people. P.S.
Melody trying to get her jaw cracked.
Invest in some stocks and check out my thoughts could be a blog.com.
Melody trying to get her jaw cracked.
She said, Melanie said, so it's okay for women to see a man with gray sweatpants and packing and be like, damn, boo, look at that. Yeah, you could do that. Well, I don't see why not. Whatever, OG. Melanie Scott said. See, here's the thing, right? You have to understand your person. And it goes back to effective communication. Right?
I'm silly. I'm
If
like, you got
here's the thing,
sweatpants on.
if my woman don't want to see a fat ass, I'm not gonna say, look, babe, look at the fat ass.
Yeah, you don't invite her to see.
I'ma just admire it, like, and I'm gonna keep it pushing.
You ain't gonna be disrespectful with it, like.
Why would I say if you don't want to see a fat ass, babe, look at the fat ass or look at her big tips? Yeah, right. Like she got a turkey, you ain't got one. Like, come on, man. Like, don't be disrespectful. Right?
Right.
I, as a man, don't want to see another dick. So for you to invite me to see that, you really probably should get your head knocked off. But I digress. Because it's a lesson learned. Like, because maybe we didn't have the conversation where I said, I don't want to see no dicks, babe. If you think he got a big jaw, check it out.
Go admire it. Yeah, go touch it.
Whatever you need to do. It's okay. Just don't invite me to see the motherfucker. But that would be the conversation after that. Why would I care? If I'm taking you home, now if you stop and get the nigga number, man, that's something different. But if you, like, it's no different than what Flight just fucking said. Like, it was women admiring him on the stage. She knew she was taking him home. I'm walking down the street with you. We going to the same place. Why would I care?
But you looked at another motherfucker.
It don't make sense, man. It you know. Okay. Tiffany said facts. Melanie said no, definitely be disrespectful with it. Jabera said that's rude. I'm not pointing nothing out. Lisa Carter is laughing. Ah, man. This has been a great show. I tried to get through all the topics. We almost did it. We almost did it.
You have to take a time bomb out.
Christine said, me and my hubby be looking at fat asses together. If I see some great sweatpants, I'm keeping that to myself. That's just common sense. Like, Nene said, I like showing my man the fat ass because I'm an ass watcher. Yeah, I can say that to my man. Yeah.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, family, you already know how we end the show.
Booty clapping sounds.
What'd he say? What'd he say? Say it again. Say it again.
Booty clapping time.
Booty clapping sounds. Listen, we got a special guest. I'm gonna explain to her how we like to end every show. So, Tahara, how we like to end every show is everybody take a minute or two to express anything that's on their mind. Doesn't have to be about a topic we discussed on the show. It could be anything you want, something you might want to keep in the digital archives. Just anything that's on your mind.
And we show our breasts.
And we don't show it.
Yeah. Okay.
Come on, let's hit.
Let's go. You gonna hit
her cut sharp as a motherfucker though.
Yeah, right. She got a last special.
Yeah.
Yeah. So because it's always ladies first, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to share your final thought before you leave tonight. I'm gonna invite you back again because we had some audio issues, and I don't feel like you had your fair amount of speaking time. And then, to be honest with you, the audience couldn't hear a lot of what you were saying. That's on us. I apologize for that, but we will be bringing you back, okay? All the way from Topeka, Kansas. Shout out Kansas, okay? But we're going to give you a minute or two to, say whatever it is that you want to say before we let you go.
I enjoyed myself. Thanks for the opportunity. I don't know how y'all ended it. I didn't really have no examples, but just thank you. It was a good show. I hope I didn't offend nobody, but I had a good time. Thanks for the invite. I hope to come back. Nice to meet y'all.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and pull you down. Stay in the back. Go ahead, OG. You usually keep it short and sweet.
I already said my one too.
No, we ain't hear you.
Booty clapping sounds.
All right, I'm gonna go, and then I'm gonna let Flight. I'm gonna let Flight take us home. He used to be in the headline.
Oh no. Big Roll is doing a whole lot better. Big Roll is talking and everything. He should be back.
Let's give it up,
bit, man. Big Roll is awake and talking.
Come on, Jesus.
So I actually was able to talk to him on FaceTime. So everybody, our family, y'all all know Big Roll. He usually the king of the comment section.
Amen.
He is on the mend. He's doing well, and I was able to have a FaceTime talk with him. Appreciate the prayers, the support. We'll let you know when he's able to speak to everybody. I'm trying to get a message
Jefferson when we leave.
All right, I'm gonna try to get a message, but we definitely appreciate y'all showing Roll some love. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna keep my piece right there. I'm gonna let Flight take it home.
We're going to end it with forgiveness. Yeah, that's what God put on my spirit, put on my heart. Take time out, forgive somebody. You never know when, you never know how, you never know the time, you never know when you're gonna get another opportunity to forgive somebody, which will allow somebody to forgive you. All right. That being said, I'm comedian Top Flight. Stay busy, stay out of trouble. This is the Big Exclusive Radio Podcast. We out this joint. Peace.
Booty clapping sounds.